Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the Chesterville and District Arena for this afternoon's EOSHL playoff game between the North Dundas Senior Rockets and the Arnprior Rivermen. My name is Ryan Woods. I'll have your call for the game. If you had planned on tuning in live, we apologize that we were unable to broadcast the game live due to the internet reception inside the arena. We appreciate anyone who is tuning in to watch the replay. We are very excited for today's game as the Rivermen look to carry the momentum from the third period yesterday. Only 16 hours ago, they wrapped up the series against the Pontiac Senior Comets. Scoring the game-winning goal was Andrew Cuglietta with 6:44 remaining in the third period. They went on to add three more to take a 5-1 win and the series against the Senior Comets. It was a tight series after the Rivermen lost game one on home ice 9-5. They were able to respond with a 3-2 overtime win on Monday on the road to send the series back home, where they were able to get the win last night. Now they turn their attention just 16 hours later to the North Dundas Rockets, the top team in the league over the past 3 seasons, who have a record of 19 wins and 1 loss in the regular season, and won their first round against the Glengarry Pipers 2-0. In game one, they earned an 11-5 victory on home ice and won game two via forfeit. So that sets the stage for tonight's game. Game one of the second round best of 5 series gets underway. We're going to send things down to the ice for O Canada, and we will be right back with puck drop. Starting the roll. So Candace. Ball. 2:25. Starting the Oh, Canada, our home and land, true faith in love, in all in Lord, our peace, life, the truth, strong and free, from love and life, and kingdom, peace, and all the glory. God is our gloria, oh Canada, stand on the Lord, oh God, stand on God. Starting goalies for tonight's game for the visiting Arnprior Rivermen is number 32. Anand Oberoi had a 2-1 record this season with an .880 save percentage, 5.67 goals against average. This is his first start since just under 1 month ago, where he stopped 35 of 39 shots on January 24th in a 5-4 win against the Manotick Mariners. For the North Dundas Rockets, in the net is number 25, Matt Jenkins, who had a 13-1 record during the regular season with a .904 save percentage and 2.91 goals against average. This will be the first game for both goalies in this postseason as Carlin Lyle backstopped the Rivermen to a 2-1 victory over the Pontiac Senior Comets, where he stopped 86 of the last 89 shots he faced in the series to propel the Rivermen into the second round. Of course, with him having played last night, Anand Oberoi, the fresher option, will get the start tonight, and Carlin Lyle will have the night off. Adam Porchain was the goaltender for the Rockets in the first round, but now Matt Jenkins between the pipes for round 2, game 1. Both teams are ready to go. The Chesterfield District Arena is full with enthusiastic fans ready to cheer on their Rockets. The puck is dropped. We are underway. Jacob Victor passes it back to Max Saito, who turns it over at center ice, and it's played in by Karen. Comes around the boards, and it's swept on goal. Oberoi makes the first save and gets a stoppage. With 16 seconds gone in the first period, I had to look around. This is my first time broadcasting at this arena. I had no clue where the scoreboard was, and it took me a moment to find it. Face-off won by the Rivermen and played out by Ben Anderson. The Rockets play it back down the ice. Victor comes back to play it from the far corner. The Rockets out in front, deflected on goal, on the goal line, and it's no goal. Pulled off the goal line, perhaps by Max Saito or Jacob Victor. Stephen Bird was back there as well to help out Anand Oberoi, who made the first save. And the Rockets thought that they had the game's opening goal, but the game remains scoreless. 34 seconds gone in the opening period. Rajnovic sets for the face-off on the near side against Gramdenop. Kushnerek off the draw, deflected wide by Kushnerek. Ty Power back in the lineup tonight for the Rivermen, gets it out to center ice. Rajnovic plays it back. Pass off a skate, turned over, shot on goal by Denham is stopped by Jenkins. Dangerous opportunity for the Rivermen 51 seconds into the first period, and we'll take a look at the lineup changes for Arnprior. 4 lineup changes since game 1. Johnny Kite, Dylan McMahon, Luke Nasita, and Dan McIntyre are out of the lineup. Drawing in is Graham Denham, Ty Power, Ben Anderson, and Isaac Kelly. Puck comes around the boards to Aldrich Denis. It's stolen by Mitch Gibson and thrown in front. The pass comes out to Braden Jorson, who finds Ty Power on the right wing. His shot on goal is gloved down by Matt Jenkins, who hangs on with 1:14 gone in the opening period. A bunch of lineup changes for the North Dundas Rockets coming off their lone game in the first round against Glengarry. Peter Mott, Asa Mawad, Joel Marshall, Mike Bird, Eric Locke, Jared Lattiser, Bradley Stitt, and Brendan McIntyre, who scored 2 goals in the first round game against Glengarry, are all out of the lineup. Backhand pass, turned over inside the blue line. Moyes tries to toe drag it, but is unable to keep the puck in the offensive zone. The Rockets have it knocked off their stick. Beveridge comes back to retrieve it. He'll pass it off the boards. It's out to center ice. Deflected in by McVeigh. Jenkins comes out to play it. Moyes is camped out in front of the net. And the Rockets will skate it out 3-on-2 perhaps into the offensive zone. Pass attempt comes over for Ward, but he's caught on the back check by Kelly. Shane Baker passes it up to Ward. Ward up the right wing, drops it for Baker. Baker to the forehand, behind the net on the backhand, carries it wide all the way around the offensive zone. And his knocked to the ice by Ty Power, and the puck comes out. McCarthy plays it back in. The Rockets forced to tag up onside. Hulford gets it ahead to Johnson. Hulford across the blue line. Dumps it into the far corner. He's hit into the far boards by Froats, the captain for the Rockets. Pass ahead for Williams. He pushes it to the outside, streaking towards the net is Nevins. Johnson Plays it ahead for Saito, who carries it out to center ice, and it's deflected into the offensive zone by Halford. McCarthy and Halford go into the end boards. McCarthy, with the significant height advantage, plays it out to center ice. Rockets back into the offensive zone. Froats from the far corner, throws it on goal. Oberoi makes the save. It's tied up in the feet in the blue paint of Max Sato, and Oberoi is able to find the puck and hang on with 3:17 gone in the opening period. Drawing into the lineup for the North Dundas Rockets tonight is Sean Moores, Connor McCarthy, Mitch Gibson, Mike McNamee, Cody Caron, Doug Harvey, Tanner Williams, and Andrew Rajnovich. Face-off one back to Kushnerek. His shot misses glove side and is played ahead by Anderson. Ashton gets the puck deep. Jenkins is out to play it. Pass comes out to center ice, and it's received by Caron. Across the blue line, he's separated from the puck by Ashton. Nice back check shot from the near circle by Walsh is turned aside, and the Rivermen out 3-on-2. Ashton looks to feed it across to Bird, but it was broken up by Kushnerek. Walsh with the one-touch pass between the legs. Ashton gets it back into the offensive zone. Moores and Ashton collide behind the goal line, and it's knocked down out of midair by McNamee. Walsh into the offensive zone. Caron shoots, and it's a left kick save from Oberoi. The Rockets maintain possession. Big shot by Moores. Beveridge winds up. He looks for a deflection. It comes out of the far corner. Anderson out to Power. Power. Shot from the far circle is stopped by Jenkins, and the Rivermen tie Power is tied up with Sean Moores. Ty Power back in the lineup after not playing Game 3 last night. Had an incredible playoff run in 2019 in the Barclay Cup playoffs, scoring 25 points in 14 games for the Perth Blue Wings. Off the face-off, shot by Power. Finds its way to the near corner. Braden Jorson finds Power down low, who's held up along the boards. And it's played through the crease by Denham. There is a number 5 in the lineup for the Rivermen tonight. I was told that Johnny Kite would not be playing, so if that's not Johnny Kite, it might be Joe Keenan, who is in the lineup tonight. I was told this morning I was sent the lineup by Adrian Moyes. McVie into the far corner, peels back, passing to the slot. Moyes shoots, and he misses. A dangerous one-time shot, unable to find the target. Cuglietta and Moyes battle down low. Cuglietta, who scored the game-winning goal last night, battles in the far corner, and it's off the glass and out of play with 5:24 gone. It was a crazy turn in momentum last night following Cuglietta's go-ahead goal with 6:44 remaining. 30 seconds later, Steve Bird scored to make it 3-1. 65 seconds after that, the Rivermen scored again, and 22 seconds later, Halford made it 5-1. The play is offside at the Rivermen blue line, and Moyes picks it up. Adrian Moyes has 23 points in 22 career EOSHL playoff games, led the team with 5 points in the first round series against the Senior Comets. Face-off won by McVeigh. Victor plays it across to Saito. Saito dumps it in, and it's deflected off the stick of Jenkins to the near boards. Cuglietta battling with McCarthy. Cuglietta with a toe drag tries to play it out into the slot for McPhee, unable to do so. Back come the Rockets. Pass across, it's gloved down by Ward. Ward's shot comes out of the near corner. Cuglietta plays the body along the near boards. Ward out in front. His shot is slides through the crease over to the far corner. And Oberoi does his part to keep that out. McCarthy fakes the pass, finds Ward in front, unable to get the shot off. Azzano makes a play down low. It comes back to the blue line. Cuglietta Out to center ice, the Rivermen making a line change. Pugletta stripped of the puck as he was all by himself. Matt Denis tried to play it out. It's intercepted by Williams. Williams in, shoots, and scores. Williams. 6:39 into the opening period. It's Tanner Williams who gets the Rockets on the board. First game of the playoffs for Williams this year. Has now 21 points in his 30th career EOSHL playoff game. Williams won a Bogart Cup in 2012 with the Nepean Raiders, recording 4 points in 17 postseason games. Matt Denis looked to play it into the offensive zone. Williams right back on the attack. It's a save off the shot from Nevins. Matt Denis finds Dan Johnson at center ice. Johnson plays it over to Halford. Moores plays it out of the far corner. And the Rockets skate through center ice. It's knocked off a stick, and Johnson leads the counterattack. Passes off the stick of Kushnerek and played back out to center ice. Matt Denis gloves it down. Dan Johnson is separated from the puck. It's picked up by Halford. Halford makes a move between the legs of Kushnerek. Walsh picks it up and starts the breakout. He's forced to retreat. Steve Bird on the forecheck. McNamee receives it, and it's back up the right wing for Walsh. Walsh centering pass, and a shot attempt by Karen misses the far side. Then Anderson on the forecheck tries to force the turnover. The Rockets able to make a play. McNamee nearly knocked off the puck by Bird. The Rockets able to recover. Beveridge fires it in from center ice, and it's steered to the far boards by Oberoi. Karen battling Aldrich Denis down low. Ashton knocks Walsh to the ice. And it's broken out by Bird. Pass out of the reach of Anderson. Anderson applying pressure. Beveridge plays it off the far boards. Kelly gets it back out to center ice. Cramden on the racing. Beveridge wins the race to the puck. And he plays it off the backhand out to center ice. It's deflected at center ice line. The linesman says so. Pass over to the near side. Braden Jorson knocked to the ice. Takes the hit from Harvey. But he's able to play it ahead to Denham. Denham unable to maintain possession, and the Rockets back out to center ice. Kicked ahead by Lau, but the play is offside at the Rivermen blue line. 8:57 gone in our opening period. And you can see what speed the Rockets have, their playmaking abilities, and this high-end skill that propelled them to a .950 point percentage in the regular season. Off the face-off, the Rockets play it over to McCarthy. McCarthy gets to center and dumps it in. It's chipped off the glass behind the net for Gibson. One-time shot is stopped by Oberoi. Power unable to clear, but it gets past Lau at the right point, and Power is in pursuit. Low force back, and he's knocked to the ice. Rajnovic comes in to take the hit and plays it up the boards. It's gloved down, and the Rockets breakaway pass attempt. Gibson in all alone. He shoots, and Oberoi in position. I'm not sure if that missed or Oberoi caught a piece of it, but either way, Oberoi gets the job done. Power finds Jorson. Jorson brings it around the boards. Jenkins out to play it. Bouncing puck. McCarthy almost a miscue, but Kushnerek was able to find it. Moyes, 1-on-3, has it poked away. He knocks Moores to the ice. Moores gets it off the boards. Icing called as Mazzano was unable to receive the pass, and the faceoff will come back down to the Rockets end. As we are past the midway point of the first period, 9:53 remaining in the first period. There were 2 regular season games between these two teams, which the Rockets won both of. On January 18th, they won here 6-2. And on January 26th, they won at the Nick Smith Center 7-3. Pass comes out to center ice for Ward. Ward throws it through the middle. He finds Shane Baker. Baker puts on the brakes and cuts back. Separated from the puck, able to get it down to Azzano. Azzano with a poor angle shot. Oberoi leans into the short side post and seals it off. The puck sent back down the ice. Icing called against the Rivermen with 9:24 remaining in the first period. And Oberoi had an impressive .946 save percentage in 6 U18 AAA playoff games with the Nepean Raiders during 2016. That's the level of an elite performance that the Rivermen will need to challenge the Rockets in this series. Beverage shot, glove down by Oberoi. Camping out in front was Williams. Face-off will be to the left of Oberoi. Oberoi appeared in 2 playoff games for the Rivermen last season against the South Grenville Rangers. Lost both games, but put up an .897 save percentage. Powell comes up the right side. It's knocked off his stick by Glenn Baker. Froats centering pass out in front. Oberoi pokes it away. He comes outside the crease to knock away the centering pass attempt. And that is just as good as a save. Won't count as one, but huge play by Oberoi. Rockets once again in the offensive zone. Nevin centering pass looking for Williams is off a skate to the near corner. Williams looks to make the hit on Alderic Denis. Denis makes a nice play to find Johnson. Halford with Alderic Denis on the attack. Drop from outside and a huge hit by Beveridge on Alderic Denis along the boards. Denis is slow to get back up. He's not even going to grab his stick. He's very slowly making his way off the ice. You will keep an eye on Alderic Denis. Keenan off the boards, gloved down by Karen. Bird plays it out to Matt Denis. It's a right pad save from Jenkins. Bird wants to steal it from McNamee in the near corner. McNamee with the inside position, kicks it ahead to himself and makes a pass behind the net. And the Rockets break out up the left wing. Keenan attempts the hip check. He misses. Oberoi with the shoulder save off the shot from Caron. And the puck goes out of play with 7:40 remaining. Caron had 5 points in 30 career OHL playoff games with Niagara and Kingston, as well as 1 assist in 8 career ECHL playoff games with Cincinnati, making his EOSHL playoff debut tonight. Kelly give it away to Karen in the slot. Second clearing attempt for Karen goes over the glass. Doesn't look like it will be a delay of game penalty. Faceoff will just remain inside the Rivermen end. Kelly plays it to Keenan behind the net, out of his reach. Pass back over, knocked down by Kelly. Kelly throws it out to center ice. McCarthy knocks it down with his right hand. He passes it off. Karen makes a move around Kelly. Bird trying to catch Karen on the back check. It's thrown in front of the net and comes through to the near corner and back out to center ice. Lau hits Anderson's stick. It knocks the stick right out of Anderson's hand, and now Lau will have to attempt another breakout pass. He gets it to Karen off the boards, and it's poked away by Ashton into the offensive zone. Power attempts the toe drag, unable to get behind the Rockets' defense. Walsh unable to get past Jorson. Good defensive play by Jorson to take the puck away. Jorson up the left wing. He's inside the blue line. It's off a skate. Sato throws it on goal, and it's a glove save for Jenkins. A little bit of a flyby screen, but overall, overwhelming traffic in front of Jenkins allows him to make a clean save with no rebound with 6:29 remaining. Face-off is won by Rajnovic. Jorson unable to steal the puck back from Kushnerek. Gibson stick handles into the offensive zone. Centering pass is knocked back out to center ice. That's played in by Moores. Oberoi out to play it. He'll leave it for Saito. Saito finds Jorson. Centering pass for Denham. Stolen back by Harvey. Harvey up the right wing. Passes over to the left circle out of the reach of Rajnovic. Back out in front. Oberoi makes a save and he hangs on. With 5:54 remaining in the first period. Mitch Gibson out on the ice. It's making his playoff debut for North Dundas. Appeared in 5 EOSHL playoff games with Bytown, recording 7 points. Matt Denis tried to get it ahead for McVie. Rajnovic stole it. McVie with another opportunity to clear. It's deflected away from Cuglietta by Harvey. Beveridge gives it away to Matt Denis at center ice. Good effort by Cuglietta to get back on side. Allows Matt Denis to get the high shot off, which is stopped by Jenkins. The rebound goes out of play. McVeigh set for the face-off. He had 1 assist in last year's playoffs. Already has a pair of goals, which he recorded in game 1 against Pontiac. Pass up the left side of Zano's in. He shoots and scores! Zano is 5-4 and makes it 2-0 Rockets with 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Zano recorded 2 assists in the game against the Glengarry Pipers. Has his first goal of the playoffs. Beveridge off the draw. Plays it around the boards. It's kept in at the far point. Beveridge throws it to the side of the net. Oberoi makes a glove save. The shot was headed wide, but he'll hang on for defensive zone face-off as the Rivermen look to regroup. Face-off on the near side. It's won by Halford. Keenan plays it off the back of Kelly, and it's stolen back by the Rockets. Shane Baker out in front. Ward unable to pull the puck loose from Oberoi. Oberoi able to get another defensive zone face-off. Rockets 17. Sorry. Face-off won by the Rivermen. Alfred. It's to Victor. And it's just sent the length of the ice. Beveridge back, and icing is waved off. Don't know about that one, but play continues. Williams plays it past Nevins. Beveridge knocks it down low. Nevins. Johnson. A lively crowd here in North Dundas as the Rockets have a 2-0 lead in the late stages of the first period. And Halford looks to make the hit. Shot is stopped by Oberoi off a shot from Froats. Nevins plays it back to the far point. Lau towards the net. Oberoi makes the save. Halford plays it through the legs of Alderic Denis, who's back on the ice after taking the big hit earlier on from Beveridge. Halford carries it across the blue line, but Bird is deemed just offside. Stephen Bird scored his first career EOSHL playoff goal to make it 3-1 last night with 6:14 remaining in the third period. They couldn't have picked a better time, as that was the goal that really put the Rivermen ahead. McNamee cuts behind the defense, tries to roof it on the backhand. Oberoi makes the save. Battle in the near corner, McNamee out in front. One-time attempt, Lau misses, rebound off the side of the post. Oberoi dives on to hang on with 3:18 remaining in the first period. The Rockets are really looking to take this game over and perhaps put it out of reach here in the final stages of the first period. Another strong offensive zone shift to generate some scoring chances. Bird unable to receive the pass. It was waist high. He tried to glove it down, but it was out of his reach, and icing is called against the Rivermen. Face off on the far side. McNamee beats Ashton. Shot by Karen is blocked by Ashton. Kelly keeps Karen to the outside. Walsh with the one-touch pass back to Lau, who stopped. McCarthy is taken down. Bird floats it out. Nice leaping save by McNamee to keep it in momentarily. And now Ashton with an opportunity to clear with the toe drag between the triangle of Karen. Spinorama knocked off, took too long. Karen shoots. Oberoi makes the save. And Ashton roughing it up. Bird in there as well with Karen, as is Keenan. And for Ashton trying to showcase his hands there, he made a couple of nice moves, but he had a number of opportunities to get the puck out. Didn't do so. The Rockets unable to make the Rivermen play this time. Taking a look at the online score sheet, and it is listed as Johnny Kite wearing number 5 tonight, so no Joe Keenan in the lineup, and have been referring to number 5 as Keenan, as I believed he would be in the lineup tonight, but from here on out, number 5 will be referred to as Johnny Kite. Gibson is caught on the back check. Great effort by Jorson to take away a shot from the right face-off circle. Played off the glass by Sato Kushnarek. Passes it across. Back to Kushnarek. Cuts around Jorson as well as Power. Kushnarek from outside the left circle tries to go glove side. Oberoi reaches out and says, "Not today, Chris." Inside the final 2 minutes of play in the first period, Chris Kushnarek had 9 points in 15 career ECHL playoff games with the Wheeling Nailers. That was in 2011. Had 10 points in 11 games in last year's EOSHL playoffs for North Dundas. Rosano centering it, looking for Ward with the deflection. He was tied up by Matt Denis. Unable to find the puck. It comes around the boards. Zano, who scored the 2-0 goal on the breakaway, plays it back to Beveridge. His shot looks to find a deflection. Oberoi makes the save, and McVeigh with an opportunity to pass it out to center ice. It's deflected in on goal. Jenkins gloves it down and plays it out off the skate of Shane Baker. Baker carries it to the backhand behind the Rivermen net. Puts on the brakes and feeds it back to the point. Shot hits a teammate. Ward blocked the shot from Beveridge. From Glenn Baker. Glenn Baker's shot comes out of the near corner, back out to center ice for Beveridge. Bank pass off the boards out to center ice. Alderic Denis battles with Nevins. Lozano with another shot looking to go 5-hole. Oberoi makes the save, and the rebound is contested in the near corner. Halford, with 38 seconds remaining in the period, skates it up the right wing. Halford tries to go between the legs. Moyes plays it over to the near point. Kite races to it, and his shot is blocked by Nevins. The Rockets look to generate one last rush with 20 seconds remaining. Williams plays it in. Oberoi comes out. Kite plays it over to the far corner. Kelly fans on the pass attempt and fires it around the boards. It gets past Adrian Moyes. Icing is waved off as Lau had an effort to receive it on the far boards. Final 3 seconds of the period will tick off the clock as the Rockets scored 2 goals in the first period and will take a 2-0 lead to the first intermission. First period goals courtesy of Tanner Williams. Hello, everyone, and welcome back inside the Chesterfield and District Community Arena for the second period of round two, game one between the Arnprior Rivermen and North Dundas Rockets on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it is a 2-0 Rockets lead over the Rivermen following 20 minutes of play. Goals from Tanner Williams and Marco Rosano in the first period. Rivermen look to come back with 40 minutes left to play. The second period is underway. Lau plays it through center. Walsh deflects it into the offensive zone. Shot attempt spinning. Shot towards the net by Walsh. Hits the side of the net. Lau winds up, and it's gloved down by Oberoi. His 24th stop of the game. Faced 25 shots in the first period as the Rivermen are outshot 25-5. Of course, the Rivermen playing their second game in as many days. Last night's game finished up just before 10 p.m. and this afternoon starting at 2 p.m. A very quick turnaround and a lot of tired players in the lineup tonight for the Rivermen. Only 4 players in the lineup today that weren't in the lineup for last night's 5-1 win. Walsh to McNamee. Over to the far corner. Karen plays it down low. Denham plays it along the boards. Lau comes up, tries to take the inside position on Power. One-time pass in front looking for the redirect, and it's skated out by Victor. Jorson knocks it into the Rockets end. Jenkins plays it behind the net. Lau with the backhand pass off the bench out in front. Opportunity for Denham. He leaves it. Spinning shot. Cuglietta unable to find the net or Power on the back door. The most dangerous looking setup so far as Denham's shot is stopped. And Walsh unable to exit the zone. Power has it down low. Jorson separated from the puck. McNamee hit along the boards by Denham. A race for the puck. Icing will be called against the Rockets with 1:37 gone in the second period. McVeigh set to take the face-off. He directs traffic. Tells Moyes to move up, but it's won all the way back down to the Rivermen end. Oberoi will set it up for Aldrich Denis, who was shaken up quite heavily in the first period after being on the receiving end of a hit from Beveridge. Play offside at the Rockets' blue line. However, he did return in the first period, and he's back out there. Was out there for the most recent shift, and he looks fine, and we're glad to see that he is all right. McVeigh beat on the face-off by Rajnovic. Moores carries it into the offensive zone. He's kept wide by Kelly and rubbed out along the boards. Cuglietta backhand pass out to center ice, given away to Rajnovic. Rajnovic gets it deep. Kite. Kelly gives it away behind the net. The Rockets unable to connect on a pass out in front. Gibson walks out, and his shot ramps up off the glass and out of play. Kushnerek giving instructions to Moore. Rajnovic beat off the face-off by Halford. Halford opened the scoring in last night's game and closed it off. He had 4 goals in the opening round of the playoffs. 3 goals and 1 assist for 4 points. And Halford looks to battle it out of the near corner. It's knocked down low. Gibson tries to center it out in front. It's knocked away from Rajnovic by Sato. Johnson and Power out to center ice. Power inside the blue line. Halford shoots, and he is stopped blocker side by Jenkins. Shane Baker on the counterattack plays it to the outside. Shot attempt by Azano, stopped by Oberoi, and the rebound is cleared by Power. And not enough for icing. The linesman waves it off. Glenn Baker plays it to the right wing. A nice move by Shane Baker out in front. And the Oberoi was down, but the puck came out to the slot, allowing Power to fire it in from center ice. Easy save for Jenkins. Breakaway pass for Rosano. Second breakaway of the game. And this time he's denied, but the rebound. He scores. Azano in on the breakaway for his second breakaway opportunity of the game. He was successful in the first period, denied in the second period, but able to stick with the rebound, and he finds Kyle Ward in front, who makes no mistake on the rebound for his second goal of the postseason, and the Rockets now lead 3-0, 3:40 into the second period. Glenn Baker plays it over to the far side. Cross corner dump in. Broths deflects it into the slot. Bouncing puck. Anderson skates it. He leads the rush through center ice. And it's off a stick. And that puck is gone. It's out of here. Ashton to take the face off on the near side. He wins it back to Matany. His shot was going to go wide glove side, but Jenkins will glove it and hang on. The Rivermen with not many offensive chances so far tonight. Let's see if they can get one here. Matany, shot blocker side, is stopped by Jenkins, and it's chipped off the boards. Ashton plays it across. Matany with a crisp pass, unable to find Anderson. It's off his skate, and he was on the wrong side of center ice. Icing called against the Rivermen. Puck drop was not done fairly. We'll have another face-off to the left of Anand Oberoi. Not even 5 minutes into the second period, and Oberoi now facing his 30th shot of the evening. Rockets on pace for more than 60 shots. Face-off won by the Rockets. It's kept in by McCarthy. Pass to Williams. One-time shot, high off the glass. Comes all the way back out to center ice. Lau looks to shake off Power. Gets it out to center ice and catches up to it himself, streaking down the right side. Lau's shot misses off the glass. What a rush. A great burst of speed. And another shot from Lau from the left point. Through some traffic, Oberoi is able to make the save and hang on with 4:54 gone in the second period. McNamee wins it back to Moores. Moores shot through the legs of Denham, stopped by Oberoi. Kite plays it out to center ice. Kuchnerek to settle it down. He turns up ice. Walsh played it off the foot of Jorson, and Denham played it back into the offensive zone. Offside called against the Rivermen. Jorson had 12 points in 12 games in the regular season for the Rivermen. Was held pointless in his first 3 games of the postseason. It's knocked ahead by Moores. Victor plays it around the boards. Jorson looks to get it out to center ice. It's knocked back down to McNamee. Into the slot one time, shot on a goal. Game for Karen. It's 4-0 Rockets. Victor played that puck around the boards, and the Rockets were the first to arrive. They win the race to the puck, and they're able to get set up for a nice centering pass to Karen, who makes no mistake beating Oberoi for the fourth Rockets goal of the game, second of the period. And it's turned over to Karen, and he leaves it, allowing McNamee to touch up, drops it. Walsh over to McNamee, and he slides it through the crease. And the Rockets that close to a 5-0 advantage. Moores to Walsh. Walsh back to Moores. Moores makes a move around Matt Denis and throws it over to the far corner. It's knocked down by McNamee. McNamee to the backhand. Centering pass attempt on the forehand is intercepted by William. And he makes its way over to the right circle. Deflection is gloved down by Oberoi, who will just take a stoppage in play at this point and try and slow down the momentum for the Rockets. Isaac Kelly back out there, had 1 assist in 6 EOJHL playoff games with the Ottawa Junior Canadians in 2022. Glenn Baker's point shot is stopped by Oberoi. And the faceoff will be on the far side. Battle off the draw. Halford takes Radjnovic into the boards. It's kept in a 5 Beveridge. Right kick save. Rebound. Slid wide by Radjnovic. Radjnovic unable to get it past Kelly. His slap shot is blocked once again. Harvey out in front. Radjnovic tries to go between the legs. The Rivermen able to find the puck, and Halford gets to center ice and plays it in. Jenkins out to play it. It's turned over, and the Rivermen are on the board. The Rivermen are on the board off the turnover from Jenkins, and whoever scored the goal was hit hard after depositing the puck into the net. Doug Twinning out to check on him. It's Ty Power. Power, his helmet has come off, and he slowly makes his way back to his feet. Well, sometimes you got to pay the price, and Ty Power certainly paid the price to get that goal. They're going to take a look at Power on the Rivermen bench. A good sign that he hasn't left for the locker room yet. He's going to stay on the bench for an assessment. And the Rivermen, with a little bit of life now, following a 4-0 deficit, they are now on the board as we approach the midway point of the second period. Kelly skates out to center ice. And it's a delayed offside, allowing Ward to play it up. Unable to connect on the pass with Azzano. Icing called against the Rockets, and the faceoff will come back down to the Rockets' end. Faceoff set for the near side. It'll be Ashton and Shane Baker for the draw. And it's won cleanly by Ashton, back to Kelly. His shot in front is deflected wide. Bird and Anderson battling for the rebound. Ashton fends on the one-time attempt, and Kelly throws it back in. There's a delayed offside. Ashton in on the forward check, looks to play the body. And it's out past Azzano. Beveridge plays it up the right side. Pass ahead for Azzano. Inside the blue line, he's separated by Kelly. The shot finds its way to the far side of the net. Shane Baker stopped by Oberoi. Shane Baker gets it back to Glenn Baker. Deflected wide by Ward. Bird out of the far corner, plays it around to the near half wall. Glenn Baker keeps it in. It's at the side of the net, and Oberoi will make the stop with 7:59 gone in the second period. Oberoi did his part in the first period, definitely to keep this game close. And unfortunately for the Rivermen, the Rockets just too strong of a team, able to get a couple more quick goals in the second period, which certainly appeared to tilt this game in the one-sided direction. However, the Rivermen able to get one goal back and see if they can keep this game close and start a comeback attempt. Jorson across the blue line, he drops it. McVeigh plays it off the boards on the near side, and the Rockets back out to center ice. McCarthy makes a move between the legs of Victor, and it's a centering pass attempt by Nevins that's broken up. Nevins keeps it in at the blue line. Victor races for it. It's poked back down low by Lau. Lau battles with Saito. An opportunity for McCarthy. His shot misses wide. Williams plays it behind the net for Nevins. Nevins kept to the outside by Jorson. McCarthy keeps it in. His shot is stopped by Oberoi. The rebound at the far side of the net. Nevins taken into the boards by Victor. Halford steals it behind the net. And he passes it over. And we are now approaching midway through the second period. And the crowd continues to be electric in support of their Rockets. Some speed through center ice, creates a 3-on-2 rush. Walsh drops it, and the shot by Nevins misses high. Williams gets it over to Moores. Moores' shot is stopped. The rebound is contested at the near circle. Moores gets it past Matt Denis. Walsh out in front. Backhand pass into the slot. Moores takes a tumble. And the Rivermen are able to break out. Cuglietta gets to center ice and dumps the puck in. Walsh plays it to the far corner. It's ahead for Moores. Moores centering pass. Backhand pass is broken up by McVeigh, looking for McNamee at the far circle. Walsh keeps it in at the right point. McNamee between the legs out in front. Backhand shot attempt is stopped by Oberoi. May have been a pass attempt looking to go back through the crease, but Oberoi was able to cut it off. And the shot from McVeigh inside the blue line is an easy save for Jenkins, who hangs on with 9:33 remaining in the second period. That was a really nifty play by McNamee to go to the backhand from the slot to get the puck down low and create an opportunity in tight on Oberoi. Another save for Jenkins off the face-off win. McNamee has 60 points in 27 career EOSHL playoff games entering tonight. Also had 15 games QMJHL playoff experience with Quebec and Sherbrooke, registering 8 points. Pass comes across to Moores. His shot is blocked by Halford, and that one was a stinger momentarily. Halford had the puck take a piece out of him, but he'll stay out there. He receives it. He evades Walsh and plays it off the boards. Johnson gets it into the offensive zone. Kushnerick ahead for Moores. Moores logging plenty of minutes. He will continue to stay on. Just a very long shift for Moores. And now he will go off. Centering pass towards the net. Oberoi stretches out to make the right pad save. Slow to get back up. Has caught a little off balance there. No harm, no foul. Out into the slot. And Rajnovic's shot whistled high and wide. Oberoi stretched out the gloved hand. And it deflects off of Alford towards the net. Oberoi forced to make a save off his teammate. Power is able to clear the puck momentarily. Glenn Baker over to the far side. Cross corner dump in. Harvey towards the net. It's directed to the far boards by Oberoi. Gibson, side of the net, loses the puck to Halford, and the puck is elevated over the glass and out of play with 7:51 remaining. A little bit more opportunity now for the Rivermen, who on the previous shift had a couple of shots on Jenkins. Nothing too dangerous. However, they are doing their part to keep the game entertaining. As Zano's shot is stopped by Oberoi. Beveridge plays it down low off the stanchion right to Zano, who cuts in front and tries to throw it past the right leg of Oberoi. It's cleared to the point. Beveridge throws it back on the net, and he loses an edge and goes hard into the boards after getting the shot on net. Oberoi able to make the save and hang on for a defensive zone face-off. Victor with the puck off the face-off win. Plays it across for Sato. Sato. Saucer pass attempt broken up by Shane Baker. 2-on-1 led by Ward. Azano backdoor. And it doesn't make its way to Azano, but Glenn Baker keeps it in. Ward out of the far corner, passes it back down low. Pass back to the point. Ward hits it down low. Shane Baker battling Jacob Victor, wins the battle and throws the puck off the side of the net. Ashton, high pass. Anderson throws it on goal. Jenkins gives it away. Anderson tries to go 5-hole on the backhand. He's stopped. Jenkins played the puck, but the official blew the whistle. I guess he assumed that Jenkins was going to stop the play after giving the puck away to Anderson, and Jenkins wanted to keep the play going, but the face-off will be in the Rockets' end regardless. This face-off won by Denham. Matt Denis' shot on goal is gloved down by Jenkins. That would have been a huge goal for Anderson had he been able to capitalize and cut the deficit back to 2. Would have been a very interesting tale. Power's shot is stopped by Jenkins off the blocker. The rebound went high in the air and was cleared to the near corner. Lau turns with it and plays it out to center ice. It's off the foot of Froats. Froats stays onside. Lau carries it in. He's kept to the outside by Matt Denis. Matt Denis makes the hit to steal the puck, but it's stolen back by the Rockets. Power knocks it down and gets it out to center ice. Gerson plays it past Nevins. Jenkins out to play it. This time he's able to make a clean pass. However, the Rockets unable to receive it cleanly, and Lau will now break it out. McCarthy up to the right wing, battling in front of the Rockets bench. It's poked out to center ice, unable to make its way to Power, and it's offside by a mile, and the whistle was very delayed. Oh, baby. No, that would have been something the Rivermen would have had to launch a legal investigation had that play been allowed to continue. Kelly off the face-off. Kite knocked Walsh's stick a mile into the air. No interference call coming up. Play allowed to continue. Moores gets to center and fires it in. Oberoi will glove it down and hang on. Sometimes you just gotta hang on to your stick a little harder and it won't go a mile into the air if someone flicks it out of your hands. Or sometimes you have a firm grip on it and somebody will just take a 90-mile-an-hour swing at it and you don't have any alternative but to let it go flying through the air. Icing called against the Rivermen with 5:19 remaining in the second period. McNamee tried to win the face-off ahead to himself. The puck found its way to Kelly, who started the breakout. Cuglietta makes a nice play, and Moyes gets the puck deep. Kushnerek battling Cuglietta down low. Moyes tries to steal it in front of the net. It's played past Kite. Oberoi passes it ahead to Kelly, and Moyes sweeps it in. Jenkins unable to cut it off behind the net. McVeigh gets it down low. Moyes behind the net. His pass is off a skate, and the Rockets back out to center ice. Karen, with 2 goals in the game, centering pass, finds its way to the pad. Karen pokes it loose, and the Rivermen are able to clear. Moyes and Glenn Baker battling along the near boards. Baker plays it past Moyes. Karen drops it for McNamee. Karen knocked to the ice by Kelly. And a shot, and it's a goal. 5-1 Rockets lead. Moyes gives a shot to McNamee. After the goal, discussion continues. And we've got some more altercation in the high slot. Glenn Baker's in there. Adrian Moyes and Walsh. McNamee with some more words for Moyes. I did not catch who shot the puck for the 5-1 goal. It beat Oberoi 5-hole from the right circle. First penalty of the game is against the against the Rockets. And tensions rise as we are late in the second period. We will listen for the goal and penalty announcement. Ward, shot stopped by Oberoi. Fabian Walsh gets the goal. Caron gets called for unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and it will be a power play for the Rivermen. 30 seconds gone, and the Rockets cleared ahead for Baker. Shane Baker, shorthanded, and stripped at the puck by Sato. Denum's pass attempt is off the skate of Ward, and Shane Baker will skate through center ice. The Rockets with 8 shorthanded goals in the regular season. Sato gets it over to Halford. Halford up the right side. And it's played out. 50 seconds remaining in the Rivermen power play. Sato stripped at the puck by Azano. Azano keeps it. And he just decides to head back out and kill more time off the penalty. Pass up the left wing out of the reach of Moores. Power, with the lone goal in the game for the Rivermen, plays it up the right side. Cuglietta to the left circle. Shot attempt by Halford. Misses high. And it's played out by Gibson. Oberoi out to play it. Williams in hard. Forces Oberoi to play it. Matanin passes it off the boards to Cuglietta. Cuglietta has it knocked off his stick, out of the box, to the slot. Harvey passes to Gibson, who scores. It's a 6-1 Rockets lead with 2:06 to play in the second period. Right as the penalty expired, it was a great play by Harvey to cycle the puck down low pull the Rivermen out of position and just throw it back into the slot for Gibson, who beat a stretched out Oberoi to give the Rockets a 5-goal lead. The Rivermen, of course, 0 for 1 on the power play, unable to generate many opportunities, and it's a 7-1 lead. The Rockets continue to flex their skill, their elite talent, take advantage of a turnover in the Rivermen end. And the second period cannot come to an end soon enough for the Rivermen. They've been outscored 5-1 so far in this period. Harvey knocked off the puck momentarily by Kelly. He's able to find it. Rajnovic over to the right circle, off the puck. Rajnovic in the slot, turf drag, shoots. Oberoi makes the save. Rajnovic was the Rockets player to score the 7-1 goal, and Glenn Victor has the 8-1 goal. And some more hustling in the crease after the goal. Oberoi is out of there, and there's a couple of players on the ice. Well, I didn't know exactly what to expect entering tonight's game following the high momentum of last night's win. You knew it was going to be a quick turnaround and that the Rivermen would be the more tired of two teams having played last night, and the Rockets having rested since game 1 against Glengarry, the only game that they had played in the first round, and 8 players that played in that game were not in the lineup tonight, so they had 8 players making their playoff debut, a number of players that haven't played in a number of weeks, so you knew that they were already outmatched with the Rockets having a 19-1 record in the regular season, and by far the more rested lineup. So I don't want to say that this was to be expected, but it has definitely turned out to be a one-sided game for the Rockets. And with 1:14 remaining in the second period, the Rivermen just need to get through the next 74 seconds, regroup in the second intermission, and then during the third period, just try to get something on the board, something to feel good about themselves heading into the next game if they can just play a strong third period. Saito knocks it down behind the goal line. Ward gets it behind the net to Nevins. Williams plays it down low. Another one-time shot, misses wide. Play remains 5-on-5 following the offsetting roughing penalties. Nevins passes back to the point. McCarthy pulls to the backhand, turns it over in the slot, but the Rockets recover. Williams with a shooting lane, looks for the deflection from Froats. Comes back to the point. Lau over to McCarthy. McCarthy's shot attempt off the stick of Victor high in the air. 16 seconds left in the period. Froats gets it down low to Williams. Williams kept to the outside by Denum. Nevins. Pass attempt is off a stick. It's knocked down at the nearest circle. Final second of the period. And time expires. Rockets outscore the Rivermen 6-1 in the second period to take an 8-1 lead into the third period. They're just Hello, everyone, and welcome back inside the Chesterville District Community Arena for third period EOSHL playoff action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it's an 8-1 Rockets lead over the Rivermen as we get set for the third period in Game 1 of the second round best-of-5 series. In between the pipes for the Rivermen to start the third period is number 35, Elaine Ravery. Fernand Oberoi stopped 51 of 59 shots faced in the first two periods. And Ravery comes into tonight's game having stopped 48 of 56 shots in his most recent appearance, February 8th, in the 8-3 loss versus Plogan Falls. Had an .846 save percentage in a few appearances this season. Next, Saito passes ahead to Halford. It's knocked down, and Karen into the offensive zone. McVeigh gets it ahead to Aldrich Denis. Halford unable to get into the offensive zone. Tried to go around McNamee, was unsuccessful. Face-off won by McVeigh, but it's played ahead for Karen. He gets it over to the left circle. Centering pass attempt broken up, but it finds its way back to Lau. His shot misses wide. The rebound on goal. Ravery makes the save. 39 seconds gone in the third period. Game 2 of this series will be here in North Dundas Tuesday night, 7:30 puck drop. I'm not quite sure yet when Game 3 will take place. Game 3 and 4, if necessary, will be in Arnprior at the Nick Smith Center. Matt Denis goes through the legs, but takes the hit check from Lau and is taken into the boards in front of the Rockets bench. Aldrich Denis mishandles it, but Walsh overskates the puck. Jenkins out to play it. To Schnerick, off the boards to Gibson. Rajnovic over to the left circle. Dorson tries to intercept it. Rajnovic off the post. Moores plays it behind the net. It's turned over to Jorson. Jorson out to center ice. It's knocked off his stick. Gibson receives it behind the back and knocks it into the Rivermen end. Ravery knocked off the puck, and he's taken down. There was a whistle immediately, but no arm went up for the hit. And for the second time this game, Doug Twinning comes out to check on a Rivermen player. Ravery slow to get up. Oberoi is getting prepared in case he needs to come back in. Ravery is trying to skate it off. Nevins to the box, and it looks like Ravery will hang in there. A large amount of people that are of the opinion that when a goalie leaves his net, he should be fair game, and there should be no penalty for checking the goalie who's playing the puck outside of his net, but you have to protect goalies. There's only 2 on the team, and you don't want to see anyone get hurt like that. So the Rivermen with their second power play opportunity of the game. 0-for-1 in the second period. Halford shot, trying to go short side. Jenkins keeps it out, and the Rockets clear it the length of the ice. Denham back to pick it up. Halford passes it off to Johnson. Johnson with the toe drag into the left circle out in front, and Jenkins Seals off the bottom half of the net. The puck makes its way through the crease. Jerson down low to Johnson out in front. Halford unable to get the shot off. Denham back to pick it up with 1 minute remaining in the power play. The pass misses Johnson, and icing is called against the Rivermen. Dan Johnson, no stranger to playoff hockey in North Dundas, had 14 points in 9 Junior A playoff games with North Dundas in the 2022 NCJHL playoffs. Face off on the near side, won by the Rockets, back to Beveridge. Pass over to the left point. Glenn Baker's shot is stopped by Ravery. And it's played out to Cuglietta. Knocked off his stick by Glenn Baker. Jenkins tees it up in front of the net. The bouncing puck nearly hopped over his stick, and had that had a little more momentum on it, that would have been an oopsies for Jenkins. Cuglietta plays it to the right wing. Moyes tries to drop it for Denham. It's poke checked away, and Halford forced back out to center ice. Toe drag into the offensive zone, and he keeps it in on the backhand, gets it down low. Cuglietta unable to reach the puck. Matt Denis towards the net. Cuglietta with the screen wraparound attempt is stopped by Jenkins, and Shane Baker will fake the clearing attempt on the far side. McCarthy leaves it for Shane Baker. High over top of Matt Denis, and McCarthy knocks Cuglietta to the ice. Rockets back to even strength. Rivermen 0 for 2 on the power play. Matt Denis passes it over to the right side. It's knocked off the stick of Kelly, and Matt Denis gets it back down the ice. Jenkins comes out to play it, which negates any icing. Lau up the left wing. Plays it over, and a shot and a score. It's a 9-1 lead. Nine-1 Rockets. 4:20 gone in the third period. McCarthy off the face-off. Not much heat in this arena. No heat, in fact. At this point, just trying not to freeze for the duration of the game. Lau plays it ahead to Williams. Ravery stretches out, but unable to make a second save. And it's another Rockets as they reach double digits. It's a 10-1 Rockets lead. Got the 8-1 goal, the 9-1 goal, and Derek Frotz gets the 10-1 goal. Ravery makes a stick save, and he is thrilled with that stop. Pulling a Patrick Waugh. Aldrich Denis dumps it in. Passes it off to Rajnovic. Off the back of the net. Karen. Matt Denis ties up McNamee along the end boards. Played out to center ice. Beveridge fires it in. Ravery makes the stick save, and the rebound Played out in front. It's a giveaway to McNamee. Backhand rebound goal for Karen, who gets the hat trick into left one. Not a lot of flying hats here in the arena. Nobody throwing their hat for the hat trick with the 11-1 lead, but credit to Karen with his third goal of the game. Kelly, first man on the puck in the near corner. Out in front, back to the point. Beveridge reaches to keep it in. Johnson flicks it ahead to Dunham. Dunham into the offensive zone. He carries it wide, banks it off the boards, back to Kelly. Kelly's shot is blocked. The rebound poked towards Jenkins, who steers it to the near corner. Jurson battles to get the puck down low. Beveridge plays it to the near corner. Jurson plays the body and nearly steals possession. Rockets are able to recover and clear it the length of the ice. They're saying it was deflected, so icing is waved off. Interception in front by Dunham takes away the cross ice feed. Shane Baker gets there to keep it in. Unable to receive it in the slot was Harvey. Shane Baker has Cuglietta all over him. It's received along the far boards. McCarthy deflected in by Lau. Tight backhand clearing attempt out to Cuglietta, one-on-one with McCarthy. McCarthy knocks the puck wide. Cuglietta follows him into the near corner. McCarthy uses his side to skate it behind the net. Wraparound attempt for Cuglietta, unable to pull the puck around the net. And the Rockets pass it ahead. Azano, shot stopped by Ravery. Another opportunity, misses. Cuglietta plays it out to center. It's gloved down by Lau. Tight. Leaves it for Victor. Victor gets it ahead to Cuglietta. Centering pass for McVeigh off the skate of Azano to the far corner. 8:22 gone in the third period. The Rockets continue to press. Schnerik's shot high in the air. Ravery reaches out to glove it down and hang on with 8:30 gone in the period. You keep an eye on the shot total as it continues to climb. The Rockets had 59 shots following 2 periods of play. We're now up to 8 shots in the third period, approaching 70 shots on the game. It's stolen by Bird. Bird unable to get the shot off. He's separated from the puck by Kushnerik and Moores. Kelly plays the body along the far boards. Ward plays it around the boards. Williams gets it down low. It's received by Nevins. Nevins cycles it all around the boards once again. Bird gets to the puck first. It's stolen by Williams. Race to the puck in the far corner. Williams beats Ashton to the puck and receives a hit. Anderson sweeps it ahead for Bird. Bird's backhand pass is off the stick of Kushnerik. Ashton enters the offensive zone, but is separated from the puck. It's turned over to Ashton momentarily, but it bounces right back to Moores, and Nevins will pick it up. He carries it wide around Aldrich Denis and gains the offensive zone. Tight plays it to himself and throws it over to the near corner. Halford battling with Walsh. We're past the midway point of the third period. Kite across center ice, enters the offensive zone. Shot on goal. Jenkins makes the save. Wanted to keep play going, but the official blew the whistle, and we'll have a face-off inside the Rockets' end with 9:49 left on the clock. Walsh out there giving props to his goaltender. Scored a goal in the second period, has 40 points in 30 career EOSHL games entering tonight. McVeigh, good effort to get the puck around McNamee. The Rockets send it the length of the ice. Bravery out to play it. Max Saito plays it ahead for Halford. Halford lost it for a second, but found it and got it deep in the Rockets' end. The Rockets able to send the puck down the ice. Kite throws it up the right wing for McVeigh. Halford has it knocked off his stick. And back comes Karen already with a hat trick. He drops it. McNamee to the backhand. Plays it back to the point. Matt Denis looks to clear. It's passed ahead to Matt Denis, who just gets to the blue line and plays the puck into the offensive zone. Another steal for Matt Denis. Matt Denis and Lowe battling. The Rockets able to break into the offensive zone once again. McNamee backhand pass into the slot. Aaron's shot is stopped by Robbery. The rebound is skated behind the net by Victor. He passes ahead to Halford with 8:25 remaining. Halford plays it around the boards. Denham plays it behind the net. McCarthy shrugs off Jorson. Pass in front of the Rockets bench. Harvey across the blue line. Rajnovic toe drag around Denis, and he roofs it for a 12-1 Rockets lead. That was a disgusting lead by Rajnovic to get behind Denis, and he goes high glove side past Robbery to make it 12-1 with 8:03 remaining. Kishnerek. Gibson receives a pass, broken up partially by Jorson. It's off the end boards. Robbery plays it behind the net. Denham shot from a bad angle. Pass out in front. Jenkins sprawled out. Denham with the reverse hit on Moores. The Rockets find the puck and carry it out across the blue line. Bouncing puck finds Johnson. He's unable to connect on the pass with Jorson. Pass to the outside. Gibson floats it in front. Bouncing puck through the crease to the far corner. Jorson loses his balance. He's separated from the puck by Moores, and in comes Kite. Kite and Moores and Gibson getting into it in front of the Rivermen bench. And there's a kid just letting the chirps fly from the crowd, yelling at the Rivermen, "Would you like a tissue?" You gotta love the spirit. You don't gotta love the sport. You don't gotta love the score, but you gotta love the spirit. One penalty on the board, and it's going to be a Rivermen power play. Third power play opportunity of the evening, 0 for 2 so far. McVeigh set for the face-off. He wins it back to Kite. Kite dodges a check from Ward. Ward comes back after Kite. And it's passed ahead to Beveridge. Moores receives 2 minutes for cross-checking. Ward's shot is gloved down by Ravery, and he holds it long enough for a stoppage in play. 17 seconds gone in the penalty to Moores. And the Rockets with a shorthanded shot. And they now have an offensive zone faceoff. Beveridge passes across the blue line. Pass out in front, misses Ward. Beveridge winds up. His shot deflected wide by Kite. 6:42 remaining. Pass ahead for Moyes. Moyes shot from the right circle. It's a right kick saved by Jenkins. Then Shane Baker finds the puck at center ice. He makes a move around Cuglietta. Sato unable to find his target in Cuglietta. Zano rips it around the boards, bouncing puck along the near boards for Bird to collect. Bird forced behind the Rivermen net. Matt Denis gets it over to Ashton, who is stripped of the puck by the linesman. And in come the Rockets. Shot misses blocker side from Zano. Williams plays it down low. 38 seconds left in the Rivermen power play. The Rockets 12 for 14 on the penalty kill. 6 for 7 on the penalty kill in their first round matchup against Glengarry. Bird from the slot. His shot off the stick of Lau high and out of play. 19 seconds left on the Rivermen power play. Face off one back to Matt Denis. Anderson, saucer pass. Denis throws it through some traffic and it deflects to the far corner. Reaching to attempt to keep it in was Ashton. Ashton makes a move, but caught up in the feet of Anderson. Kelly, centering pass, bounces over the stick of Ashton. Kelly looks to play it back to the point. And it's carried ahead by McCarthy. The Rockets back to even strength. Harvey's shot missed by a fair margin. Looking to go short side. And the shot goes out of play. We're inside the final 5 minutes of action here in the third period. The Rockets adding another 4 goals here in the third to take a 12-1 lead. The Rivermen had a chance after the first period with Oberoi keeping the deficit to 2. Halford shot and he scores! Alex Halford gets 1 for the Rivermen. That's a great shot from Halford. Just coming down the right side, rips it over the shoulder of Jenkins, which will give the Rivermen their second goal of the game with 4:42 remaining. Only trailing 2-0 after 20 minutes. The Rivermen had an opportunity to get the legs going, but the Rockets did what they needed to do to absolutely shut that down in the second period and take over the game and carry that into the third period. Alfred with another opportunity from the slot. Kishnerik plays it ahead for McNamee. McNamee stick handles into the offensive zone. He drags it back and tries to pass it off. Holford intercepts. It's stolen back by Caron. Karen over to the far corner. Walsh back to Karen. Shot from the corner, stopped by Ravelry. Kite ties up the stick of Karen on not allowing him to get a deflection or a possession. That was Walsh going behind the back with his stick. Halford with another opportunity from the right circle. His shot knocks the stick out of the hands of Beveridge. Beveridge with a block on the shot. McNamee back into the offensive zone with just over 3 minutes remaining. Caron tries to pass it back to Beveridge. Johnson intercepts. It's delayed offside. Walsh forced to leave it for Matt Denis. Johnson plays it ahead. Matt Denis deflects it into the offensive zone. Jenkins comes out to play it. Pass off the near boards and curling back with it is Beveridge. Gibson unable to receive the pass cleanly. Matt Denis with a cross corner jump in. Beveridge from the near corner plays it ahead. Backhand pass from Harvey finds Rajnovic. He's cut off by Kelly. Denham backhand pass over to Jorson. Jorson up the right side. He's cut to the outside by Lau. McCarthy turns it over. Johnson's shot misses glove side. 2:05 remaining. The Rockets looking to add more. Kelly makes a hit, which will draw a penalty. Jenkins not even bothering to go for the extra attacker. McCarthy with possession at center ice. Gibson holds it, waits for play to get back on side. Rajnovic out of the corner. Denham touches up, and it's going to be called. Was that a knee-in signal or a tripping? Either way, if it's on Kelly, he just made a body check. So that is a really weird call. I'll probably go back and watch the replay and think that's as textbook of a trip as you get. But from the first view that I had at that play, it looked like it was just a body check. And tripping is the call. So the Rockets to their first power play of the game. All 12 goals came at even strength, and now they will finish the game on the power play unless they're able to score. 1:12 remaining in the game, 1:32 left in penalty time. McCarthy from the left point. Shot deflected high out of play with 63 seconds remaining in game one. Tripping. Yeah. Inside the final minute of play in tonight's game, McVeigh sends it the length of the ice. Jenkins will come out to play it. Nevins behind the net. The puck bounces on him. Comes back over to the near corner with 30 seconds remaining. The Rockets up to 72 shots. That's the 73rd rivalry with a nice save off the deflection. Jenkins out to set up the puck. Moores will handle it as the final 12 seconds tick off the clock. Both teams will just let this time run out. And it's a decisive victory for the Rockets, who win game one, 12-2, over the Rivermen to take a 1-0 lead in the second round best-of-5 series. Three stars of tonight's game. Ball, don't play. Second star, almost up to my So, North Dundas gives credit to the 3 stars. Third star from Arnprior, number 5, Johnny Kite. Not sure how they came to a decision on that one. as there were a number of players from the Rockets with 3 points, and Kite, I would have given Halford an honorable mention. He got a goal and an assist for 2 points on the Rivermen. He would be my choice for third star of the game. And then Rajenovic was named second star here at the arena. Rajenovic had 2 goals, as did Cody Karen. I thought that Karen had the hat trick. They didn't give him credit for the third goal. Marco Azzano was named the game's first star with a goal and 2 assists. For myself, I'm going to say that the third star of the game is Alex Halford with a goal and an assist. The second star of the game is Marco Azzano with a goal and 2 assists, who scored the 2-0 goal on the breakaway and earned another breakaway in the second period to set up, I believe, the third goal of the game. And then my first star of the game with, who I thought recorded a hat trick. He unfortunately was not given credit for it on the EOSHL scoring summary, but with credit on the EOSHL website with 2 goals and an assist, and I believe that he should have credit with a hat trick for star of the game, Cody Karen. And another honorable mention goes to the goalies for Arnprior. Alain Ravary coming in there in tough circumstances, makes 9 saves on 13 shots, and of course Anand Oberoi doing everything he could through 2 periods, stopping 51 of 59 shots faced and earning the win for the Rockets, stopping 18 of 20 shots. It was Matt Jenkins. That does it for Game 1. Thanks to anyone who watched our broadcast of the game. Unfortunately, we were unable to get a connection to do a live stream of the game. However, we appreciate anyone who took the time to watch. Final score tonight, 12-2. Beat the Rivermen and take a 1-0 series lead. For my broadcast partner, Adriana Wong, I'm Ryan Woods. Have a great day, everybody.